Gloves up, guns down. Gloves up, guns down. Gloves up, guns down. Podcast with Johnny Binder Jr. right now. Biggest gangster in the state of Texas, no questions. Trying to stop our brothers and sisters from living reckless. Going live, trying to improve the community. So connect with us, we bring unity. Freedom fighting, on the grind for the people. Power of God, helping us defeat evil.
Don't tell me about the power of God. Man, the power of God, man. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
On the air, trying to give our people guidance. Gloves up, guns down, we trying to stop the violence. Minister Jeremiah got the nation behind us. Every Saturday at 3 p.m., that's where you find us.
And then, you know, and we can't just depend on, like, okay, or try to down our people by them not, you know, oh, they don't have this, they don't have that. Well, why didn't you put them on game?
Attorney Brooks, Mix Foxy, and Dr. Candace bring the cameras. We got receipts and hammers.
Praise your holy mighty name, our Father who art in.
Amen. We the voice of the people, so please listen. Creating accountability for these politicians. Still support the victims while trying to fix the prisons. It's gloves up, it's guns down. Please support the mission. Coming live from Mo City and we here to win. You trying to help, get down with the movement then.
We need mental health. We need money. We need diamonds and gold. You owe us, America.
You know what's up. This one produced by Chuck. Just trying to use the platform to lift the people up. Reduce the death rate of people the same color as us. So put the guns down and pick the gloves up. Gloves up, guns down. Gloves up, guns down. Gloves up, guns down. Podcast with Johnny Binder Jr. right now.
Yo, what's up? We back for another week, man. Another episode of Gloves Up, Guns Down with the legendary Johnny Binder Jr., aka Minister David Jeremiah. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Chuck. We live from Mo Serious Studios in the heart of Mo City right now. So y'all do me this huge favor before we get it cracking today. This come across your timeline. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button. More importantly, if we say something that piqued your interest, man, place a comment or hit the lines and talk to us in person. We'll be glad to hear from you. That's 281-896-8215. That's how you hit Dr. Jeremiah directly, 281-896-8215. Or you can hit us right at the office, 281-969-8190, 281-969-8190. This is Gloves Up, Guns Down, probably episode 40. I don't know what episode we on right now, but we do the show every week at this time. We on a Friday today, but we usually active on Thursdays at 6 o'clock, so y'all tap in next week. With that being said, OG, good evening. How you doing, sir?
Man, to sit here with you, man, and so much going on, man, and I keep on asking God to give me clarity and give me wisdom and give me discernment. I done seen so much going on. I just said, God, let me do some motivation today and speak about that and show people they're doing good, then show people they're doing bad, then show people they're doing good, and try to have both mirrors up, because we have a clean glass of water and a dirty glass of water.
Mm-hmm.
If the people ever see the both glasses, the people pick the clean glass of water. It was on the movie Spike Lee, when Honorable Elijah Muhammad was talking to Malcolm X and asked him which one would he take. Would you like the dirty glass of water or the clean glass of water? Anybody would pick the clean glass of water. Well, nobody want to drink the dirty glass unless they retarded, need a psychosocial assessment.
Look, or unless you've been confused and bamboozled.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
To where you think that that's the clean water.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not. And that's where we kind of find ourselves at in society, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we as a people, now I'm just talking about our people, we find ourselves attracted to the dirty water.
Boy, that's cold, man.
We find ourselves attracted to the dirty in the sense of how you framing it, right? Like anything that is not, it's clearly not good for us.
We run into
it, spending money on it, investing in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like helping it grow instead of killing it.
Yeah, the song 1990, brother. I'm gonna see, can we play it? Somebody else done come on. Who else came on?
Okay, we got
Pastor Crawford.
We got Kendrick Crawford. We got Lance Fields. We got a couple of guests we're gonna bring on virtually.
Can you bring both on the same
time?
Yeah,
we can.
Bring them on so they can be a part of what we're finna do. That way they can see the show and all the stuff we're finna do.
All right, Lance, turn your mic on, fam. You on mute right now.
Turn your mic on.
There you go. Welcome to Gloves Up, Guns Down. Appreciate you tapping in with us. You know what I'm saying?
It's a humble experience, brother. Thank you for coming on, brother Lance.
I can't hear you. You talking? I can't hear you. Let me see. Make sure there ain't nothing down here.
Lance, you got your mic up? Lance, you got your mic on, son? I know you're super intelligent in college. I know you know how to work that. Come on. Crawford got his up?
Let's see here. Let's add Crawford to the stage too.
Somebody else too, huh?
They put an H.
Who's that?
Who that is?
Put him on. We ain't scared of him.
I don't know who that is.
Don't make no difference. They come on with that buffoonery, they're going to get everything they're looking for. Put them on.
I got everybody on. Mic check 1, 2. Can anybody say something? I can't hear none of y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we try.
Okay, there we go.
Who was that?
Hello?
Who was that? Crawford?
Yeah, this Crawford. Can you hear me?
Hey, turn the music off in the back, Crawford.
Yeah, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
I ain't got nothing on in my in my background.
Okay, that was somebody else's
music. Okay, well, Crawford, you live on Gloves Up, Guns Down right now.
Crawford, we gonna show your film too, how you got beat up in Baytown, and this lady, Kim R. I'm gonna go talk to her about your case. I just want all the paperwork before I go. I want to ask her why she gonna give these people what she gave them, and give them a slap on the wrist when they almost killed you.
Yeah.
So let's go through what Chuck got set up, and then we're gonna talk about what you got. Who is this? Somebody else on orange. Who is that?
So that's Lance.
Lance, that's you?
His mic on mute though.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you now. What's good?
All right, son. Just pay attention. You in the show. You need to sit down somewhere. You in Prairie?
Yes, sir. I'm about to go to this party. I'm just going to the gas station real quick.
Okay, well, you need to give us 5 or 10 minutes of your time. We're gonna let you speak and let them know that you signed this major contract with this major company here. And
yes, sir. Yes, indeed.
You'll be singing Sunday, and you're gonna murder it. And you need to tell them where you're gonna be and what you're singing, and you're trying to inspire people to stop shooting and killing one another with your beautiful voice. Let's start right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it's Gloves Up, Guns Down. We're gonna be at the church house this Sunday on the 18th. We have a special guest, which is me, Dr. Jeremiah, aka Johnny Binder Jr. Absolutely. We got a lot of great things coming up. It's gonna be a movie. Absolutely. It's gonna be something like nothing ever seen. So this right here is something new that we're starting. That we just got back on track with. Once again, I'm a Prairie student. I have everything I need in order to succeed in life. So thank you so much, Dr. Jeremiah, Minister. Thank you so much, because I wouldn't be nothing without you. And nothing without my father, Todd.
Hey, Lance, let me ask you this, fam. So how long you been singing?
So I've been singing all my life since I was a little boy. I've been singing forever. I can bust out with a little something if you need me to. I'm inside the gas station, but I don't mind.
Well, let me ask you this, more importantly, because it sounds like you choosing to sing about something that's positive, right? Something that's inspirational, contrary to most of the music that's out there. Why
yes, indeed.
On what you're singing on instead of singing on what's popular?
Yes, sir.
Well, can you repeat that question for me? I'm sorry.
No, I was saying, why you choosing to sing about what you're singing about instead of highlighting the kind of, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that's popular. That's not really
too much. Yes, there's too much killing going on in this world right now. It's too much deceitful things going on, and I want to see everybody win. I'm a winning person. I don't like to lose. I lost some stuff in the past, but my God is able to do exceedingly, abundantly, above all that you can ask for.
No, I could dig that. I asked him, I said, why are you choosing to sing this kind of positive, inspirational type music, right? And not the tragedy.
Yes, sir.
And he said, because I want to see my people win. You know
and he ain't but 20 years old.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up.
But you 20 or 21?
I'm 20 years young. Yes, sir.
Listen, man.
Years young, man.
When you look at me, when you video him Sunday, it's gonna go platinum. We're gonna bring in the studio and we're gonna finish it. Fam. He's 10 R. Kelly's in one. His voice is nothing but God. I don't care if he's singing a love song, country and western. I don't care what it is. It's going. It's going.
Yes, indeed.
He was born with a gift out of his mother's womb.
I believe you. You know, I totally believe in.
And I'm not gonna let him sing on here like that. I don't know.
No, I'm gonna catch you Sunday. I'm pulling up Sunday. I'll be there Sunday with the lights and the cameras. And so
you're gonna have the lights and the cameras, huh? We're gonna do a real video.
Yeah, so
I'm ready.
So you need to make sure everybody, wherever you're going tonight, know where you're gonna be. You need to get everybody to that church. We want people standing outside. We want the place whole full. We want 50, 60 people standing outside. We're gonna have about 100,000 people looking at it from the video. So we're trying to do something to attract the people and stop the people from killing and shooting each other and stop this buffoonery on this Sunday night disco and star show and everybody at happy hour tonight because they want to be happy for an hour.
Yes. So appreciate y'all so much. That's the way to go.
You came on. We
appreciate
glad you came on, brother. And if you can stay on, just mute your phone and walk on through what you're doing.
Hey, look, I appreciate it. Just know I'm gonna tap in with you Sunday and be able to shake your hand and looking forward to working with you, bro.
All right, Crawford.
Yes, sir. Let's see.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're finna show some of the stuff. Pay attention to it, and we'll get on yours after we do this here. Stay ride with us.
All right, so this first story we got.
Who is this person right here, though?
H. I don't know who H is.
Let's ask who it is. Hey, sir, how you doing? H, how you doing, sir? Sir, if you don't say something, we're gonna remove you.
Yeah, your screen cloudy.
Who are you? And talk to us. How you doing, sir? May God bless you. Your screen is cloudy. You all right?
Is your audio on, fam?
Yeah. Who? This, y'all ain't talking to Crawford, huh?
Yeah, we're talking to Crawford, and we're talking to you too. Who are you?
No, I'm this Crawford right here.
Oh, you on two screens.
Oh man. I heard you say something about H.
Yeah, because
I thought maybe you talking to somebody else.
No.
You
got two screens on some kind of way. You got
H, and then you got Kendrick Crawford. You got two screens.
You got two screens on.
Oh man, I don't know how to cut them off. I'm scared.
No, don't do nothing. We got it. Leave both of them on. We good.
Yeah, you good. Now we know who you are.
We know.
All right, so we're gonna get into the first story, fam. We got a man who shot to death on the sidewalk in Northwest Harris County.
Let's go with it.
And so we're gonna get into that, and then we'll come back and get all y'all thoughts.
Let's go
on
with
that, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please watch. We're trying to stop this madness. Come on.
Yeah, go ahead. While I'm cutting to that, talk about that for a minute, because I don't want people to think we just showing them just to be showing them. Like, we really trying to. I know it's a bunch of people in the streets who didn't know none of these murders happened.
That's a fact.
They don't know that this happening so frequently. We finding 5, 6, 10 new ones every week just in our city. You know what I'm saying? Just in our city. Like, we're gonna do 5 of them today that we
have to highlight them.
We have to highlight them.
That way we can talk about them. Because they just killing and it's going over. Chicago messed up. They ain't have nobody there to talk about it. And so they started killing. They never send the police in. They send the ambulance in. So it's a setup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So we got to try to get our people here in Houston out to set up, and we got to talk about it. I'm going to talk to Fasting and Praying. I'm going to ask them to do what we doing. I'm going to ask Warren 2XA, man, what we doing with Gloves Up, Guns Down. Open up number 2 down there with Fasting and Praying, and all the killing and shooting, highlight and talk about it and tell them why they're not doing it. We got to talk about it. If we don't talk about it, all the people see is a dirty glass of water, but they never see a clean glass of water. So we need to talk about it. Come on, let's go with
it. This morning, deputies are searching for 2 robbery suspects.
No ads. Getting me.
Who shot a man in Northeast Harris County. That man was picking up someone from work at a shopping center off Little York Road and the East Tex Freeway. That's where now our TJ Parker is live with where the investigation stands now. TJ?
Hey, good morning, Kathy. Yeah, let's start with the good news. That man who was shot is expected to be okay. He was picking up a woman from this 99-cent store here when that woman noticed a couple who came in earlier in the evening and shoplifted. And that's when that couple attacks them. The couple starts attacking them and then ultimately shoots that man. They then run off. When Harris County deputies showed up, they found the man with a gunshot wound to his chest. He was taken to a local trauma center where he is stable, and now the search for whoever shot him is on.
It appears, all I can say is that the suspects were recognized by the employee as being in the store and part of the disturbance. Whether or not they were specifically targeted or just a fluke that they pulled in behind them and were recognized is another story.
All right, so deputies did not give a good description of those two suspects, but if you know anything about this, you are asked to call the Harris County Sheriff's Office. We are live in Northeast Harris County this morning. I'm TJ Parker, KPRC 2 News. Now for the breaking news here from North Harris.
All right, so let's dig in, right? We got first off, suspect on the loose. I think that's probably the most important part about the whole case, that this fool is still out there, right? Right now, Northwest Harris County, y'all look alive. It's a perpetrator out there who apparently stole out the store first, right? If I understood the story correctly, came back, people recognized them, and then attacked them.
Lord have mercy.
Shot him in the chest.
This man come to pick up on his family members.
Yeah.
You can't go down the street and pick up your family member. And look what I'm talking about this Sunday, families and friends. We can't pick up our family members. And you think that we don't need to talk about something wrong? It ain't just mental health. It's something wrong with your mental capacity, your principality, your moral fiber. Something wrong. It's past mental health. Because for you to pull a gun out and shoot this man in the chest, for nothing, you don't even know him. And if you did, we wouldn't give you a reason to shoot him. So, again, man, the Ku Klux Klan doing a hell of a job.
Y'all done shot this man after y'all robbed the store.
Come on, man.
Like, what kind of people stay on the scene of the crime?
The man is picking up his family member. And thank God that he's stable. Got shot in the chest. So evidently it must have been not on the hard side. It had to be on this side. Say, man, ladies and gentlemen, look, man, if y'all don't want to tune into this show, man, and help us save people, okay. But I can promise you, it's millions of people going to be trying to call in for it's over with, because we're going global. We're going to talk about this foolishness. We're going to keep talking about it. After a while, we're going to have 2 shows a week, if not 3. We have 1 now. It's going to happen. We're going to try to do everything we can. And we can get it 30% down, 40% down, and stop this shooting and killing. We like at the OK Corral, man. You can't go pick up a family member without being shot. The man ain't done nothing to nobody. You can't go pick up your family member? Crawford, what you got to say about that?
From the dollar store.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
It's like you. Crawford pulled over to get his stuff straight about his mother, right? Where he go to his mother's house. The police pull up and ask him, boy, what you sitting there for? I got it on film. I'm going to show it on there for it's over with. And 4 police start beating him. And his mom on the phone hearing it.
Wow.
Ben Crunk had the case with me at one time, okay? And then he left the case. Brother, Kim R just gave the police slap on the wrist and took their license, their police license, and told them, gave them a diversion and told them, I don't know how many years they got to stay clean. Yeah, and Mike can come get the license back. I don't know.
But not even that. You know how that be. They'll leave Houston. It was in Harris County.
Yeah.
And they'll go to Pearland.
Right there in Baytown, they beat him up in Baytown.
Or they'll go to Katy or any one of these other neighboring police districts and get another job with a better salary.
Yeah. Yeah, beat him down, man. Pastor Crawford's son. I'm one of Pastor Crawford's spiritual sons. He's in Orange, Texas. He's doing pretty bad now. We're trying to keep him alive, and his wife. So we pray out to his wife. Not his wife. Pray out to Crawford's mother and his father. Bless both of them. They did a great work in Orange, Texas, trying to lead people to God. Let's go to the next story.
Before we go to the next one, man, this plea is out to everyone that was Northwest Houston, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they said suspect on the loose. They didn't have a good description, so we don't know the race. We don't know the identity, but we do know that he's crazy, and he out here pumping lead in front of people on the sidewalk.
And if anybody know him, not cutting you off, Chuck.
No, that's why we're doing this. Like, we got to bring attention to it.
Yeah, you made me say this. If anybody know him, you're not snitching.
That's not
Stop thinking you're snitching. This is a fool running around with a gun in his hand and may shoot you, me, or whoever. Yeah, so you get rid of him. Get him locked up because he's an animal. Put him back in a zoo somewhere.
I almost don't want to get into the next one. This one here. 3 shot, 2 killed, murder-suicide inside the apartment leasing office.
Yeah, I just seen that. I just seen it. Hey, went to the leasing office and went to argue with the leasing office and play it. I don't want to talk about it. Play it. I seen it. Lord have mercy. Boy. Boy, ain't nobody following God, man. Most people following the devil, man.
New at 10, we are hearing from a witness after 3 people were shot, 2 of them killed in a suspected murder-suicide.
This all happened this afternoon inside of the leasing office at the West Chase Forest apartment complex on Richmond Avenue. Devin Clark was there all day and spoke with a man who says he saw the violence unfold.
We spoke to a man who says he was thinking about moving here and was actually in the leasing office with his wife and 4-month-old son when that gunman stormed in, and then chaos.
We got here like around 2:20.
But just minutes later, Christian Velasquez, his wife, and their 4-month-old son found themselves scrambling to get out of the leasing office at the West Chase Forest Apartments complex.
At approximately 2:35 today, our officers were dispatched to a shooting in progress.
We're sitting there for like about 5 minutes discussing about how we like this apartment and everything. And then all of a sudden, the guy just comes rushing in.
Velasquez says the gunman immediately targeted the woman who was helping him find an apartment and one of her male co-workers.
He told that lady to come over here, come over here. He ended up pointing the gun at her and telling her to come on. And he grabbed her by the hair.
He says the gunman forced the woman and her co-worker inside of another room.
Once we left, we got through the first gate. After the first gate, that's when I heard the gunshots. It was like 3 or 4, maybe. I can't remember. I was just on the rush to get my wife and my son out of there.
Police say the gunman shot and killed the woman, shot and injured the man who at last check was in stable condition, and apparently turned the gun on himself, taking his own life.
It's some trying times, son, but there are a lot of resources out there. I just encourage everyone to seek out for help.
Velasquez says he and his family will not be moving here after what happened. Police have not identified anyone involved in the shooting, nor have they mentioned a motive. The investigation continues. Reporting in the West Chase area, Devin Clark, KPRC 2 News.
Devin, thank you. Well,
young man, Crawford, what you think about that?
I think that's very sad, man.
Going to the leasing office, like that, trying to find somewhere to stay for their wife and family. Come on, man.
But you know, one of the things you say a lot, OG, you be like, man, you don't own her, you don't control her. She don't belong to you. She belong to God. Right?
That's a fact.
You frequent that statement, right?
I promise.
And so I'm thinking about the story we just listened to.
Come on,
right? The news officer said, not even the news officer, the witness, the eyewitness says he came in and grabbed her hair, get on over here in his room, point the gun at him, come in here. So that whole, he treated her like property.
Come on.
treated like she belonged to him.
Come on.
And they probably was in a relationship or whatever. That's speculation. I don't know. You know
Man,
what I'm saying?
what else could it be?
But
that's if it ain't, that's what it looked like.
That's what it looked like. That's what it sounded like. And so I'm sitting here thinking about how people try to control and treat people like property, right? To this
Mostly
point,
women.
Mostly women, right? And then to kill yourself, that's what got me at the end. The whole story was bad, right? Because you took this lady's life. She was at work. We can't even go to work now. You know what I'm saying? She's at work, about to get a commission. She's a apartment leasing salesperson.
At work.
Ain't
bothering nobody.
About the lease.
Ain't bothering nobody.
She's making money. She got a couple in there with whole family. Dude said he had his wife and his 4-month-old son. Like, she about to lease to a whole nother family, get her new commission, and keep doing her job. Nigga came in and took her life, man. And then took his own.
My God.
And then
you know, when a man on that suicide mission, man, it ain't nothing you can do with it.
You're right. Then took his own.
Fam, to the ladies, before we play Chuck silent, because y'all being silent about this, and y'all need to speak out and need to tell it, man. Get silent ready. Y'all need to tell it, man. It's pitiful, man, that y'all letting all these people shoot each other, and y'all know who it is, and y'all won't say nothing about you snitching. You're not snitching. You snitch if you don't say something. The hell is wrong with you? Snitching means if me and you go rob a bank and they catch you and don't catch me and you tell on me. That's snitching.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no damn snitching somebody run around shooting and killing people and you know in the hell it is. You might be next, or your mama might be next, or your daughter or son may not be there. When you see a bunch of damn animals, they need to be locked up in a damn zoo. There are a bunch of damn animals around here, man. And they need to be locked up in a damn zoo. Let's stop playing games, man. A lot of people are not human, they animals. And it's in the Bible, Romans 1:25 to 32. God said, I gave you a reprobate mindset. That's animalistic, brother. And that's what's going on. All these innocent women being killed behind these stupid Negroes because they lust. That ain't no damn love. That's lust and crazyism. She do not belong to you. She belong to God. Woman, black woman, white woman, brown woman, do not get nobody once they tell you mind be a whore or whatever, run, call the police, get the hell away from him. Give him a psychosocial assessment. The nigga is crazy. The fool is crazy. Whoever it is, I'm gonna put this in a rap song too. Stop dealing with these dudes that think that you their property and you think it's cute. Oh, he jealous of me, baby. Don't put your life on the line like that. That ain't no damn love. Don't do that. That's animalistic. Get you a man of God that's going to honor you and love you and treasure you and give you unconditional love, not condition. Condition turns into lust. Condition turns into animalistic. Until you get to the word love in respect of agape, unconditional love, whether you with me or not, I love you. And if you don't want to be with me, I still love you. Mm-hmm. If you can't say that, it's not love. I can't live without you. That ain't no damn love.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
No.
Come on, man. Put the song on, man. Listen.
Silence. 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 Poetic prophet. Your silence speaks volumes. It's loud and clear. Selective what I hear. Ask the Lord, incline my ear. This 2020 year to prove that we can persevere. I'm so sincere that change is near. It ain't no time for fear. The only time you got something to say is when people riot, or you bring a black on black. Other than that, you silent. Please stay quiet. Change is on the horizon. America was built on it. Why you surprised by the violence? We supposed to march, protest, and kneel. Did that for Castile. It still gives me chills. And if I keep it real, should have been a closed deal. Officer still not guilty. Now tell me, can you feel? It's a time to speak, a time to shut up. Are you gonna stay hard or will you nut up? Praying for peace, getting ready for war, staying at ease. Got guns by the door. Rest in peace, George Floyd. You in heaven's army. You and Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud Arbery. I'm praying daily, trying to protect my sanity. Watched another black man die, another tragedy. Watched him give his last breath, praying for his family. Every time I see the picture, the cop is looking back at me. Each time we lost one, this really can't be happening. Mothers losing sons and these kids losing daddies. On live TV, we all witness the trauma. Getting numb to it now, that's another problem we gotta deal with. Creating mental illness, that's why I pen this, to release these penned up feelings. Brothers getting killed in front of their children by the police, not even treating us like civilians. You can stay silent, protecting your privilege. You ain't gotta say nothing, I promise I hear you. But can you hear me without fear and prejudice? We just wanna live free and be citizens. Equal opportunities, health care and benefits. To not be charged guilty when we innocent. Better loans for black businesses. You listening? Tired of getting the minimum. We tired of being limited. Especially when I know that God made us in his images. And I don't believe Jesus want me to be militant. That ain't my lane, man. I'm way less threatening. I'd rather strategize and prepare for the reckoning. Invest in the youth, cause it's all about development. If you staying silent, then you really being negligent. I know it's delicate and put you somewhat out your element. Worried about what your peers say when you expressing it. I came to encourage you, don't be hesitant. Use your privileges to make betterment relevant. All lives matter, but black lives is feeling desolate. Flint, Michigan, still drinking on that sediment. In the meantime, vote for another president, one that's not racist and belligerent. Change gon' come, I guarantee you this is definite. Remaining positive in a world full of pessimists. You can stay silent or you can give a testament, cause I'ma keep grinding until Jesus settle it. Silence.
Yo, rep the movement with Mo Serious Fashions. Copy your fresh snapback or hoodie or a tee. All representing the Mo City Podcast, Debate with Bake, or Gloves Up, Guns Down. Everything is custom made with love from our top-notch manufacturers. We got a dope range of colors and sizes to fit your vibe. Everything from blue, red, green, black, white, and more. Rep the Mo and keep it fresh, fam. Hit up moseries.com/merchandise and order today. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Danny to come on. I don't know why he ain't clicked the thing. Let's go to the next one.
Y'all, we back. Y'all know what this is. Gloves Up, Guns Down. We live right now on all platforms. Hey, if y'all want to tap into what we talking about, because right now we kind of going through recent criminal activity that's happened here in our city limits. And the reason we're doing this is to shine some light on it, provide some exposure. More importantly, help somebody. Right? And so if you know somebody affected by one of these situations we're going through, or maybe you was in a similar situation, just the platform to kind of talk about it and help get some exposure. Tap in, right? 281-896-8215. You can reach Dr. Jeremiah directly, right? Or call us at the studio, 281-969-8190. And then if I'm on your social media timeline right now, then do us the biggest favor of like, subscribing, following, and sharing with somebody to hear this information.
Help save lives.
Help save lives. So with that, OG, let's get into the next one, man. This one here I thought was just crazy. I thought this one was crazy. I almost didn't believe it when I seen it. The title, the headline: man charged with aggravated assault after attacking 2 family members with a machete.
I've seen it.
So this ain't even guns down, right?
Yeah.
This
indirectly still crazy.
Yeah,
Same
it's
thing. I mean, that's an animal, man. He's an animal. That's what he is. He's an animal, man. It's, around it. And do that.
Hey, mother and daughter are in the hospital.
Get us with these old ads, man.
Yeah, but that's pay for the TV. But
yeah,
they can't stop nothing. We gonna run it. As soon as ad move, we gonna run it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just trying to highlight stuff to show you, man.
Hospital after being attacked by a man with a machete, but this was not a random attack. It turns out the man swinging the machete is a family member. Good evening, and thank you for joining us at 10.
I didn't know that part.
And I'm Candace Burns. Daniela Guzman is off tonight. This all happened just before 10 this morning off Walnut Bend Lane in the West Chase neighborhood of Houston. And that's where we find KPRC2's Gage Golding tonight. Gage, how is the suspect related to the victims?
Yeah, the man stabbed and slashed his own mother and sister, leaving them to bleed out right there on the sidewalk. That guy then taking off up these steps and into a second-floor apartment where he barricaded himself. That's what prompted Houston SWAT officers to take over this courtyard and several of these apartments right across the way, actually setting up shop in some of these living rooms. All of this, by the way, it was caught on camera.
This is crazy.
Houston police officers donning full tactical gear, waiting for a man who's barricading himself inside this second-story apartment.
He was in the house thinking about what he did.
The man, who Houston police haven't yet identified, just stabbed and slashed his own mother and sister.
I kept hearing, help me, screaming, help me, help me.
His sister making it downstairs to a neighbor's house. You can follow her barefoot, bloody footprints to this handprint, left in blood on the front door.
She's right in front of my door, y'all. She was like,
and she kept saying her brother did it. Her brother did it. He's in the house. He went in the house.
The brother attacking his family with a machete. His mom left lying in the grass, both pouring out blood, covering the sidewalk outside of the apartments here to the point it's just too gruesome to show on TV.
I seen blood. He's just bloody, just bloody. And he just came out like nothing ever happened.
The Houston police SWAT team taking over this corner of the Vista at West Chase Apartments. Tactical officers posting up in living rooms, not sure of what other weapons the guy might have. Another neighbor recording the moment he surrendered to police after about an hour-long standoff, according to neighbors.
It felt like it was premeditated. I'm not even going to lie to you. It seemed like it was premeditated.
He didn't have to do that to his mom and sister.
All I can do is pray to God that whoever did this and that they make it through.
Both of those women were rushed to the hospital, each with multiple stab and slash wounds. No condition update on how they're doing tonight. As for the man who did this, a family member, police have not said the motive behind all of this. However, HPD has told me he will be facing 2 counts of aggravated assault. I'm reporting live in West Chase tonight. Gage Golding, KPRC2 News.
Very concerning. Thank you.
My God.
Yo, so
man, I'm lost for words, man.
First off, let's just
mother.
We want to pray for West Chase, right? The previous story at the apartment complex was West Chase, right? So we in West Chase again, right? And we got a guy with the machete on his sister and his mama. Hopefully they survive, right? The police report said that they was police report didn't say they died. Said they was at the hospital, right? And so hopefully that they are improving and getting the care they need to survive this horrific situation, fella.
What you got to say, Crawford?
Man, as much as going on, man, the only thing I can say is basically, we just got to count our blessings and just highlight, like my man was saying, the best we can get out of certain situations on some of these issues that I'm hearing, man. I mean, for a man to do what he did, he had to, been, just that devil was just in his life, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, for that to be your mother and your
mother, I'm emotional now, cause
we ain't know
my mother. Dude,
and my sister.
If you think back, if you really think back on our upraising, seriously, I've been watching, and I'm raising 5 kids right now. You really got to stay on your offspring's, You got to stay on them, man. You got to show them love, but you can't spare that rod.
Spare the rod, you spoil a child. My thing is, we have no respect for women no more, man. This country has taught us no love and respect for a woman, especially a black woman. It's sad, man, that we have become animals, man. We have no respect. For you to cut your mother and your sister, so who put that in your head? Nothing of God consciousness put that in your head. It was from this devilish music, this devilish movies, this foolishness, and then barricade yourself. Then walk out like you did nothing. Come on, man. Come on, Chuck. Let's go with the next one, man. Let's get away from this one. Lord,
yeah, I'm cool. I'm confused, man.
Man, I can't. I'm ready to go to. Man, this is crazy, man.
I'm confused, bro. We're just
my mother.
Yeah, God bless the mom. Right?
My mother.
You talk about a psychosocial assessment, right? Like, what kind of help she gonna need, mama? You know,
if she lives, she still
in the hospital.
If she live, she'll never be. It's impossible. You had the baby, and the baby attacked you to kill you. You gave him life.
He trying to take yours.
He gonna give you death. Hold up. We're going to do a song, Chuck. You gave life, now receive death. You gave him life, now he want to take your life. We're going to do something with that. Come on, man. There's too much going on, man. We have no respect for our wives, our women, our mothers, our children.
And part of that's the system fault, right?
Yo, come
right.
on.
I'm thinking about the opportunities when he was a lot younger, when she probably tried to discipline him or whatnot, and couldn't whoop him because of the school, or couldn't all these things, right, that happen, and then you get to this point.
They did that on purpose, Chuck. If you don't whoop him, we can kill him. Exactly. Spare the rod, you spoil the child. God made it clear.
Let's see here. What's the other one I got here? Okay, so yeah, we'll get to this one here. Crawford, did you hear the story about the lady who put her baby in the oven? This was the other day.
Oh yeah.
Put her baby in the oven. The mistake it for the cop. Mistake it for the food. Anyway, I almost didn't believe that.
That wasn't no mistake. That's a bunch of bull crap.
No, man. Baby in the oven. It's not. No.
What's going on, Johnny? Just man.
You had to be high off a new drug for that one, brother.
Well, yeah.
Moving on to more news from around the world, a horrific incident in the Kansas City has sent shockwaves across the United States, where a mother mistakenly put her 1-month-old infant in an oven for a nap, and the baby died. The accused mother, Maria Thomas, has been charged with endangering the child's welfare by the court of law, and the charges were announced by the court on February 10th. The Kansas City police officials reached the crime scene after this horrific incident was reported on February 9th at 1:30 p.m. local time. And according to the document that was filed in the court, Maria told her grandfather that she thought she put the child in her crib and she accidentally put her in the oven. Her grandfather mentioned this to the city police officials, and notably the court's records do not show if Thomas has an attorney representing her, and if convicted, Thomas could face life imprisonment of 10 years, and this is according to the Missouri state law.
My God, my God, my God. To take your child.
Yeah, I think the ignorance.
Come on.
Crazy.
No, go. Speak, Crawford. I listen. Crawford, you finna say something?
It's crazy, man.
Okay.
It's crazy.
He choking up. And that's understandable. You take your child and say you put it in the stove, but you That's a lie from the pits of hell.
No, Crawford was on. He said it before I showed the clip that she was on some other kind of psychedelics.
Yeah, man.
She on some other kind of drugs. That's a and you know what? That's part of the problem, right?
Yeah, they got him out here.
Not just drug use or chemical imbalance,
right?
But like the young people today mixing, right? Uppers with a downer with something else. And so now your mind don't know what to think. You hallucinating, your body want to be up, but your mind want to be down. You know what I'm saying? Your body, because you on wet, you sipping lean, and you on the perk. And you smoking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just think about the mental capacity.
And they putting fentanyl in all of it.
And it's exactly, bro. It's fentanyl in half of it. So
speak, man, speak.
And so you pop the perk that's got you amped up and got you focused and got you moving and got you doing all this here. And then you wash it down with some lean, right? And so now your body want to be up and moving, but this lean got you dragging, right? And so you want to get back to that mood. You run into the right person, he hit you with a line, you take that up. Now you hallucinating, my nigga. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now something like this can happen. You know what I'm saying? Now something like this can happen because I was trying to put in the crib.
That was a hallucinating alibi.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point exactly. The alibi
sound like come from a 2-year-old.
Hey man. Drugs. I guarantee drugs had a huge impact on most of these cases we looked at today.
Ain't no doubt about it.
Each one of these cases, drugs was involved.
Ain't no doubt about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just trying to show y'all, leave these drugs alone. We don't know what they are. And when you take them, you don't know what you're going to do. You be on the news, don't even know you're on the news. Come on, man. Come on, let's go. Let's get them. Let's get them in, man. Let the people see, man.
Oh, man.
We going to show them, man. Trying to wake y'all up, man. This stuff is crazy.
See here. Got one more here. Conroe team accused of shooting parents.
Girl was actually shot both of his parents, killing his father. Now, this happened in Conroe last night around 9:20 p.m. Together. This is all after a 17-year-old was actually shot both of his parents, killing his father. Now, this happened in Conroe last night around 9:20 p.m. Fox 26's Abigail Dye joining us live after talking with family about this tragedy. Abigail.
This is just such a tragic case. This family of 5 has now lost a father, and the mother is in the hospital. And the rest of the family is just trying to piece together what happened.
Trevante Constantine.
17-year-old Trevante Constantine in front of a magistrate Thursday after a tragedy. The night before, turning himself into the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office just hours after officials say he shot his parents, Romika and Leroy Constantine, killing Leroy. Officials say it started as an argument in their Conroe home.
We got here, we were the first ones on the scene. When we was pulling up, they was bringing her out and putting Romika in the ambulance.
Shantara Spikes, a family member, says the couple has 3 children and 2 grandchildren.
Leroy was a fabulous person. He was a great husband, a wonderful dad.
She says Romika is recovering in the hospital.
Romika, she's fine. She's stable. She's able to talk. We have been communicating with her. We have got a little laughter, out of her. We're trying to keep her, high up in spirits and prayers.
You have 2 charges.
Trevante is facing charges of murder and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Shantara says they haven't been able to talk to him at this point about why this happened. She says Romika and Leroy were dedicated parents, asking the public not to pass harsh judgment on her family, but instead to pray.
Just pray for the Constantine family. Just pray for everybody. They had, kids, grandkids, and nieces and nephews that they left behind, and it wasn't something that they chose to do. It was just something that happened.
And Spikes made sure to say that she wanted to thank the people who have reached out. She says that the neighbors in that neighborhood and the community has really just come together. They have a meal train going, and people have been coming by just saying kind words, and the family truly appreciates that at this point. Now, Travante's bond is set at $250,000 tonight. We'll stay on top of this story and keep you updated on Fox26Houston.com. Reporting live, Abigail Dye, Fox 26 News.
Anybody kill somebody should not have no bond, man. I can understand if you think they did it. We know he did it. So why would he have a bond? We can let him get out and shoot somebody else?
Man, look, let me do this just because she requested that. That was the sister. That was the aunt. His aunt, Romika's sister, right, who was talking. She said, please keep her Constantine family in prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Just want to send a quick prayer out to the Constantine family to honor her request. Lord, be with that father, that dad, that brother, that son who was taken from his own seed, Lord. Let him enter your gates. Be with his son who's incarcerated right now, Lord. Touch his mind, touch his soul, touch his heart. Help him give clarity and understanding to why he's in the situation he's in. Be with the rest of that family, Lord, and allow them to heal. Replace that pain with peace. Lord, replace anger with love and joy. Replace hurt with healing, Lord. Be with that family. Keep us in your care. These blessings I ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
My God, man.
Bro, like
17-year-old.
Like,
it's been more murders and more shooting at 17 years old than in the history of time. It's crazy. I'm on my show, young man. You're going to get your money, and we're going to pay you for your car. Love you. It's more people on the show getting killed for 17-year-olds, brother. These young people, it's all these drugs. What did you just call a drug while ago, Crawford? What you say it was?
Fentanyl.
Come on. Then the drug will kill them before they kill somebody. They don't even know who they are. Don't even know their name. Winter pain and putting all this stuff on the weed and want to hit it hard and then take a pill. Because you're so miserable. You got so much low self-esteem. That's why people go to happy hour because they want to be happy for an hour. Then the hour turned to 2-3 hours. Then they got DWI. Now they blowing in the thing. I would have do the day. He blowing the thing. Ooh. And the dude got a big company. Ooh. I'm like, what? He said, every 15 minutes, man, I got to blow in it. So we are being played against each other, brother Chuck. Look at this madness. All these young people shooting and killing each other. This is the first time in the history of time, in the last 5-10 years, that young people killing each other 100,000 miles an hour, man. They don't give a damn about their life because these drugs is taking them somewhere, man.
Understand? You talking about young people killing people. These is young people killing parents.
Parents.
That's different, bro.
They told the gangbanger, all right, we're going to beat y'all out. I'm going to kill my parents.
Yeah, like it's one thing for me to go in here out in the streets and kill my brother, right? Like what's going on all over this country. It's nothing for me to come home and turn this violence on the people who brought me into the world. Argument said he had an argument with his father.
I seen it before you put it up there. I seen it 2-3 days ago. I seen it on the news. And this the cold part, what they ain't telling you. They had an argument. The father put the gun and the bullets away from him and put it up. He went out to the car and found a bullet and went back putting the gun. Hold up. Shot his father. He wasn't trying to shoot his mama. Shot the father and the bullet went through the father, hit the mother. Said you didn't know that, did you?
Oh, man.
See, I know y'all didn't know. Chuck,
No,
I don't play.
I've been watching and I still didn't know that.
I studied each one of these cases for a reason, man. So when you bring them up, I'm gonna dissect them.
Who that's cold,
man? Ain't it, bro? We're gonna go out on a good note, man. I hope the family, if y'all see that, hopefully just know that we praying for y'all. We not highlighting this to highlight y'all pain at all. We highlighting this to try to prevent future pain.
Prevent.
And so I do want to go out on a positive note as we kind of wrap up. We give a huge shout out to Grammy Award winning artists. Look, you talk about we need to start our own banks. Shout out to Greenwood Bank in Atlanta, Georgia. Killer Mike opened up that bank. It's one of the only black-owned banks in the state of Georgia, right? 3-time Grammy winner, did a whole clean sweep. Shout out to all the haters who was hating on him because he got so much flack because he dropped an album that's literally about impacting and uplifting black people, right? Whole album is about that. It's called Mike, the son of Mike, or something like that. I'll pull it up and get the correct title in a minute because I done listened to it twice. He got some nice songs on there, and they all uplifting. They all about black empowerment. They all about doing the right thing.
And they mad at him about that?
They mad at him because the ratchet stuff didn't win.
Lord,
all the Travis Scott fans and Nicki Minaj, all these other fans who wanted their songs,
Sexy Red,
they wanted their artists to be Grammy Award winners. They lost. He won.
How many things he won?
3 of them, clean sweep, like album of the year, artist of the year, and something else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he clean sweeped it. And so after
he did a Lauryn Hill.
He did a Lauryn Hill. And so dig this. But now understand, Killer Mike, very, very influential person. Shout out to the A. You know what I'm saying? He's been making a lot of noise out there. Good friends with T.I. Like they partnered together on a bunch of different business ventures.
That girl, they tried to get her in.
Yeah, they tried to get. And so I'm bringing up this next interview, Crawford, because after he won, he went and sat down with The View, right? And so The View was asking questions about politics, and I liked his response. His response was about opening up schools. His response was about how you got to work with the local government in order to get stuff done. And so I wanted to close out with letting you kind of see his response.
Let me hear. My God.
Grandmother was talking about.
You're equally well known for being a political activist on top of your music, and you were a campaign surrogate for Bernie Sanders. You campaigned for your home state Democratic Senators Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff.
Yep.
Yeah, and you got some attention recently for being somewhat critical of President Biden, saying you weren't ready to endorse him yet. What's your holdup there?
What's my hope? Well, first of all, I think everyone should focus on hyper-local. We get caught up in the soap opera of federal elections, and that's fine. But if you are concerned with the federal election, you don't know who your city council or your wardsman is, you don't know who your mayor is, and you don't have a good list of state representatives or governor, then you're just a part of whoever wins the Super Bowl or fanfare. So my most important election is going to be in about 1.5 years for who's my mayor going to be. I think that Andre Dickens is doing a great job around housing in Atlanta, and I don't want that to be lost. Even though we have a Republican governor, Brian Kemp, I have a good relationship with him. I like what he's done in terms of Georgia business. We've been leading business amongst all states for the last 10 years, and he brought back the Hope Scholarship and expanded it. So if you're a kid in Georgia, you're poor, you got to be average, you can go to college for free or trade school. So in my community, girls are going to college, but boys don't have anywhere to go, and they're not choosing to. In my community, I have a push for trades. That's why I support organizations like Georgia Youth Build. I support organizations like Next Level Boys Academy, because they usher out boys. I need my daughters to be able to marry somebody.
Right.
So, and even in that case, I have said, okay, this governor's doing a good job. In terms of nationally, I'm just kind of doing what my grandfather said, staying out of white folks' business and watching what happens. You know, I'm going to see what happens. If there's a candidate that pops up around September, October that needs a push that's really in policy-wise is good for us, going to jump up. But for right now, I just don't want to be involved in the soap opera because I'm much too concerned about what's going on in Atlanta on a hyper-local level.
That's so
you lost me a little bit with your support of Kemp, but let me tell you this.
Not support of Kemp. That's some misinformation. You cannot like me, but don't lie on me. I saw someone I really respect, a black woman who's a commentator.
So you don't support him, you like his policy.
Well, I support
some specific ones named.
Beyond it, he's the governor of my state, so I have to be involved with him because I can't divorce myself. But let me say this. If you criticize someone, don't lie. Don't say I didn't support Abrams because I did. Don't say that I don't support Democrats because I've helped get 3 Democratic mayors elected. I've helped get 2 state representatives elected. But if someone is in the king's seat, I'm not going to not have dinner with the king on behalf of my people. I have to do that.
Let me just point some of Biden's achievements out for the black community, right? The lowest black unemployment rate on record, lowest gap between black and white unemployment on record.
We gotta give them a clap.
Black wealth is up by 60% relative to pre-pandemic, the
Black
largest
wealth
increase
by
on record.
60%?
Has helped 8 million renters and their families stay in their home, over 40% of whom were black, and the largest effects in majority black neighborhoods like yours.
I want
Delivered investment of over $7 billion to support HBCUs. Put $1 billion into Head Start. Whoopi's gonna like that. A program where more than 28% of children and pregnant women who benefit and identify as black.
Yep.
So those are Biden's accomplishments in the black community. Okay?
That was a white woman said that too now.
My mother's on that show.
So I hope you'll consider that. But some polls are suggesting that there's been a rise in black voters supporting Trump. Do you believe these polls, and what policies that are important to black men are being addressed by the GOP?
Well, I don't.
have a short time to answer that.
Yeah, I'll give you this. I'll give the Democrats this. Black people, especially black men in the South, are afraid. They have concerns around immigration. They have concerns around gun control. They have concerns around wealth building. So if I was the Democrats, I'd try to speak directly to that base. You guys already have their ear. Most of them have voted for you all their lives. So that doorway is still open for you guys to walk in and engage. I also like to thank Biden for engaging and bringing onto his administration Keisha Lance Bottoms. I think she's excellent. I'd like to also encourage Georgians to follow Democrats like Kasim Reed, like Andre Dickens, like Bill Campbell, and see where they're going. Where are the Democrats you support in your state pivoting to, and follow the people you like.
Yes, make sure that you get out and vote in the local elections. We say it all the time. You gotta do it. Our thanks to Killer Mike. His latest album, Michael, is available right now.
Hey, guys.
Man, send me that immediately, man. That's a good way to close, man.
Good way to close.
Yeah,
Because he was.
I want to put some music with this one. Say, we're gonna rock this with some music.
Because he was on it.
Yeah, I want you to put music with this one. Yeah, for the first time, we put music with this one. It's a good way to go out.
He was on it, man.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate what he said.
Yeah.
I think that, he spoke to a lot of stuff we talk about every week.
Yeah.
And the fact that what really got to me the most about it was the fact that he laid the plan out.
Come on.
He said it was called the Hulk Initiative.
Come on.
Where 8th grade underprivileged kids were getting free college or free trade school.
Come on.
Like, that's what we've been talking about this whole time.
And we're gonna follow.
That's what we've been talking about.
We're gonna
this whole
piggyback.
time.
I don't use that word, but we're gonna follow back on him and talk to him. I can get the TI so he can give us the same program.
Mhm.
I ain't trying to reinvent no wheel. If you already got
But
the
the
wheel,
key is, dig this. He said he worked with Brian Kemp, Republican governor, to pull it.
I don't care who it is.
Well,
as long as we get the program done.
Exactly.
That's who I am. I don't care if it's Democrat, Republican, Independent. I don't care who it is.
Well, back to the voting.
Yeah.
We already know niggas like Greg Abbott that he probably ain't gonna be as easy to work with as Brian Kemp.
Are you serious?
You're like, Abbott, we got
I don't
to get
think
out of
he's
here.
serious.
You know what I'm saying?
No, we got to get him out, man.
Okay, who that? Danny?
He finally.
Yeah, we about to wrap up.
Hold up, that's my police officer. Wait a minute.
Okay.
You put him on because I'm hot at him, man. I got gloves up, guns down. I'm trying to make it safe for you as a police officer. You out there securing people. I'm trying to get guns out of people's hands. I call you 3-4 times to ask you to come on to gloves up, where you can save a life, and guns down. And I got to beg you to come on the show. Talk to me, Danny.
Well, you ain't have to beg me. I was in the middle of something. I didn't know what time it was going to start, Dr. J.
You know I love you, man.
I apologize, man.
Don't hurt my feelings, man. I'm doing what Minister Friday you do.
Man.
Get the word out, man.
Gloves down, man. Fuck, man.
What I want to say to you, man, did you hear what Mike said a while ago about Biden and the governor and all that? Did you hear that?
Yes, sir, I did.
Give us your take on it. Let's listen to you because you got a lot of experience. You've been you're in the nation, you're an FOI, and then you're a police officer. So you see two different lives here. And then you're a husband, you got land, you farmland, you got a lot of stuff going on. And I want to work with you, and I pray you be there Sunday, friends and family, because you're going to see Martin Luther King and Malcolm X come alive through the teachings. So again, we want to hear your take.
Well, the trade thing is what Killer Mike was speaking on about the trades. Those things are very important. If we look at our Latino brothers, you'll see that they have they have a lot of independence because they have skills that are needed. So you know, when a lot of the children don't want to focus on college, so to speak, and it's not always the best choice for everybody. So what we did out here on my farm out here is that we were going to the neighborhood community homes. In fact, you came out, Dr. J, when we was out in Coke Apartments years back, and a lot of those guys were talking.
You have to break it up while you're talking.
Yeah, they couldn't stop because they had F's on them. They had the flags on them. So what we did, we were working with a brother Elliot. He's at Pastor Radcliffe's church. He was a member at Pastor Radcliffe's church.
Okay.
Now, so what he did was I say, man, why don't you team up with us? Brother Isaiah was one of the brothers that was really speaking. Why don't you team up? And the house that I have, right, that one of the property, that's the house that's on this property out here right now. This house was wired by a little trade program that we had. It was a little program that we had. He taught how to wire this house up, and in exchange, what they did, but they was getting their apprenticeship cards. He showed them, put them on work, and they were able to, you know, get around that thing with the flag on them. So I know that the trades are very important.
Trades are most important, Brother Danny. I've been teaching that for the last 2 years. When you give a person a trade, they can make $80,000 to $100,000 a year with their hands. Once you took the trades out their hand, they took the vocational schools out of school. It was a setup. It was a setup, and we've been set up to put drugs and guns in our hands. So we can't wait on the government to give us our trades back. We got to do what Mike doing up in Atlanta. You got 18 women, just 500 acres. Then they another 500 acres. 19 women, man, done bought 1,000 acres building their own town where we can get away from this harassment and buffoonery and systemic racism. Anybody vote for Donald Trump, you can say what you choose to say. His systemic racism, the man is like a Putin. Anybody on the resurrection run into place with 500 co-conspirators and then take the vote, say he was ousted and all, and then say death to his vice president. And now we send him up to vote for him again. America has no principality, has no principle, no loyalty to God. This is not a country of God. I would debate anybody on national TV, Jennings, any of them, whoever want to say America is of God. Come on, and if I lose, I'll set myself on fire and put a match on myself. But you're going to do the same. So I'm not playing with nobody, man, with this life. America's not of God, man. It's in Revelation 17, she became a prostitute. 18, she became the great whore. And the habitation of devil. In 19, she became the great whore. So in Revelation 12:9, Danny, it say the devil should deceive the whole world. The whole world has been deceived. And America's right in the middle of this buffoonery, man. We shooting and killing each other. We watched Chi-Town for 2 years, and then the governor turned around and gave children a gun at 18, 19, and 20 years old. Yes. Their mind don't even develop till they're 21, 22, 23. So you're giving a child a gun. And Jesus says, suffer the children, forbid them not, let them come unto me. And if you hurt one of these, you'd rather put a milestone around your neck and be thrown to the deepest sea. But you say you follow Jesus, you're a habitual liar. So again, Jesus said, whoever followed me, whoever hated me, will hate you. The Jews hated Jesus. They don't hate one pastor. We all know he hate, right? So we got to even go there. So what I'm saying to you, brother, you can't give us 18, 19-year-old gun. Now, 3 reasons. Number 1, they're impressionable. Number 2, emotional. They get the gun as a sense of power. Okay? And soon you gave that 18-year-old a gun. He went down to Uvalde, shot 18 children, and the 2 people. Now Uvalde now is a museum. Mm-hmm. Sandy Hook was enough. These damn Rifle Association judges and this fool in Florida doing the same thing this boy doing. We being shot down and being killed by 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 20 years old, and they don't give a damn, man. Brother, we in the wild, wild west. We're going to get that song. I'm saying in public. I want to get the song.
Or we got people who just shouldn't even have no gun.
Come on, man.
Like, okay, you a teenager, that's one thing, but the stories we covered today was people, these was mental challenges.
Man, cut his own mama throat with a sword and cut his sister. Are you serious? This foolish woman took the baby and put it in the oven. They don't tell him what she had, what kind of drugs she was on. All these drugs in America make you do stuff. You wake up the next day, don't even know you done killed your mama, killed your daddy, killed your children.
Walked into the leasing office.
Come on, man.
While the chick was working.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Took her into a different room with literally witnesses in there. It's people trying to lease apartments. He don't even care about them. I'm gonna take her in the other room and then I'm gonna shoot her and then kill myself, bro. Like that's I don't know how what gun laws we could pass to stop that. You know what I'm saying?
And watch this, Danny. The young boy, 17, this fool argued with his daddy. Okay, the other part they ain't telling. And when he argued with his daddy, the daddy's smart a little bit. He get the gun, get the bullets. But what he should have did, he should have put the gun in a safe somewhere and locked it. He'll be alive today. He put it up somewhere. The son went in there and found the gun, went to the car, found one bullet, shot his dad over argument, his father, who gave him life. And then the bullet went through the father and hit the mother. Talk to me, Danny.
Yeah.
This young man got to go. He's 17. He's going to be charged as an adult and spend the rest of his life.
Well, he's a police officer. I want to see what he's going to say. We listen. Because we need some reforming. We need some real police officers come help us and work with us. There's some out there. About 55, 60% of the police, they'll come work with us. We need you to lead it, Danny. Talk to us.
Well, you know, I think one of the hosts was speaking about how
you breaking up real bad. We don't know what you said.
Everybody now, can you hear me?
You're breaking up.
Hold on, give me just a second. Hold
okay,
on.
there you go.
That's it. Come on, we hear you.
Okay, there we go. Well, someone just talked about some people don't even have a right to bear arms. So, you know, the second. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, but you're going in and out.
You're going in and out for some reason.
Let me put this earphone. Give me just a second. Let me see if this is gonna make a difference. Hold on, just a second.
Please do it. This is so important. We're trying to save lives, brother.
Hear me?
Save lives.
Is it better?
Yeah.
A whole lot better. Okay. Someone just spoke about you know, some people don't have they shouldn't even bear arms. You know, most of the time the gun is gonna and I think Dr. J just spoke about how that you know, you feel this feeling of empowerment when you have a gun with you. Instead of learning conflict resolution, things that are more required, that require some thinking and patience and some understanding. So some of these people that are bearing these arms have mental issues and things that are going on like that. Well, I know there's a big lobby for the guns and everything or what have you. You know, when the Second Amendment, you know, it's talking about the right to bear arms, but there are people that, you know, they got different law enforcement agencies now that, you know, that when that all was written out or whatever, you know, there are people that have the right to carry guns or what have you. We don't need to be doing it. Only thing we do is turn it against each other.
Why would you think they have a gun called assault weapon, the word assault weapon, that can outgun the police? Why would the police ain't come together with me and Chuck and people like me, ain't but many, freedom fighter? I told John Whitmire, I'm going to tell him again, and he talking about the active. I'm not the active, sir. I'm a freedom fighter. Come to talk. And you going to listen to me, John Whitmire, and you going to help me return that law. You need to help me get the guns off the street since you want to be a good mayor. You need to help me get the guns off the street. At least let the people have guns at 21. They don't get a cigarette or tobacco till they're 21. Why in the hell you going to give them a deadly weapon at 18, 19, 20 when their brain has not even developed? And I know you know this here, so the only thing I can think of, Mr. Whitmire, Mayor, and you, Governor, y'all working together to destroy our people. We at the Wild Wild West. You a police officer. I'm asking you, because you can't say the wrong thing. I don't want to put you like that. But what I'm saying to you, sir, Can you see the importance of what's going on and how we done become the murder capital? How we've been set up, the puppeteer and the puppet? Let me get it straight. Just the puppeteer controlling. Here go the puppet. Almost 90% of the people in America are puppets.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
yes.
It's a crazy.
Hey guys, do you all mind if I chime in for a second?
Absolutely, absolutely.
He say he won't do what?
You got something to say?
Who is that?
That's Crawford.
It's Crawford.
Come on, Crawford.
Unfortunately, man, I got 10 minutes left on my phone, and I need to say something real fast. I don't want to.
Yeah, we about to wrap up after this anyway.
Okay, then, man. I don't want to sound selfish or nothing, but first of all, I want to congratulate y'all, man, on this beautiful podcast, man, or this, interview or however. But I just want to kind of elaborate on my issue a little bit so I can get a little bit more of it out there.
Definitely.
Say it.
I mean, if it's possible.
Say it.
Jeremiah, he's pretty familiar with the case, man, and I just wanted to, just ask you all how y'all feel about these officers were charged with aggravated assault and hospitalized me, incarcerated me, falsely incarcerated. I mean, just a number of things. First of all, it was several officers out there. And, I know the law has been passed that officers are supposed to, intervene and de-escalate issues and know that type of, have that type of training. But at the same time, I had to settle with the fact that it was only 3 officers that they, was focusing on. This wasn't even 3 officers. This was 2 officers and one guy that they proclaimed was a ride-along. He was just a jailer. And my thing is, I'm wanting to know now, I would love to see some documentation to show if he actually was signed, official paperwork was signed for him to actually be a ride along for that night.
If I may say to you, if not cutting you off, if I may say to you, brother, I was your spokesperson on that, and I'll take it over again if you want me to, but. Whether he was signed on or not, that ain't what I'm going after. I'm going after the police that's Kim R allowed to leave and gave him a slap on the wrist after they damn near killed you on national TV. They beat you, kicked you, bust you.
I was leading up to that. I wasn't going to talk to y'all forever, but I was.
No, I'm going straight to that. I don't. But that other stuff is mediocre.
I do understand.
They damn near killed. Look, man.
Mediocre when it didn't happen.
So you went through like Rodney King kind of situation.
He beat him like Rodney King. He's Rodney King number 2.
That's why I tell you everything.
Look at me. I got the tapes.
Ain't none of it mediocre to you when it happened to you, man.
Yeah, they beat him damn near to death. Look, sitting in his car doing nothing. Got out, showed his license. They searched the car, couldn't find nothing. One of the police officers told him to go. So you're free to go. The man went to walk off, the other police say, no, whoop, and went to whooping him. While his mama was on the phone. He got his hand. When his mama listened to him, his mama she'll never be the same. She listened to her child being beat damn near to death and then charged him with assault. And then about a year later, they dropped the charge because how did he assault somebody? The police searched the car, couldn't find no drugs, couldn't find no reason to lock him up. He had his insurance, his license, everything. Then when he went to walk off, they damn near killed him. The police officer told you can hear it on national TV. Ben Crunk worked for us a while. We went downtown and put it on national TV from here to Washington, D.C. Look, man, right after that, they tried to lock me up because I was pushing the case so hard. You listen to me? They locked me up behind Crawford because I'm pushing this case so hard. Because the police officer, not even talking about a diversion. What the hell? They damn near killed this boy, beat him up, bust him in both his eyes, bust his nose, bust his mouth, drug him, stomped him, kicked him. And somebody from H.E.B. Kroger's, what was that?
But they was recording.
Hold up.
No, he wasn't an H.E.B. employee. They come to find out he was a jailer.
Oh, he's a jailer.
But
he had H.E.B. stuff
ain't
on.
nothing but a civilian if he ain't on.
Yeah.
He had no H.E.B. stuff on.
Who recorded it? Like somebody just happened to see it passing by, or like
they
body cam.
They body cam. They had to get their body cams up, and it's one part of it.
But one more thing I want to share with y'all too, Jeremiah. I don't want this phone to hang up before I say it. I want y'all, man, if you can, brothers, just highlight the fact that they got another video that they hid that they don't want nobody to see. I already done watched the video, but they tell me that they can't allow the video to be seen because it wouldn't be fair to the officers. They got it on the video. They got this man choking me, asking me, "Am I ready to go night?"
Wow.
He choked me to ask me, "Am I ready to go night?" They just beat me. They had my eyeballs budging out my head, and they won't even show that video. Then they got a police write-up that says everything that they was doing. They didn't want to say they was punching. They just was saying that they was hitting me with open and closed hands. And at the same time, the video that they show don't show any of that. So they edited that video best way they could. So there's a lot going on in the case, but I can't really just,
They won't even give him the tape. And the lawyer, that was his lawyer, showed him the tape like this, Chuck, through the phone. So I'll let you see it through the phone. And he looked at it. And then she said, "But I can't give it to you." You mean you can beat me and choke me and I can't have the tape? And then you give them the version. You know what the version is? If you do good for 1 or 2 years, we'll give your job back. So you can damn near kill a brother and beat him like he's Rodney King #2. They beat him, they drugged him, they stomped him. They had to rush him to the hospital, Chuck. He was bleeding everywhere.
Oh yeah, and let's highlight the fact too that this guy that was with him was not even an officer though. That's another thing. I would love to ask the officer what's his opinion on that one, man.
Was this in Harris County?
It was in Harris County, but
Baytown. Okay.
Because I wanted to know how that works.
Well, he ain't gonna do nothing like that. That ain't his.
No, I'm not saying that. No, I know that for a fact.
I know, but I'm just telling you.
I don't think he would be on here with us. But I'm asking. I just wanted to know how that operates because I'm not an officer. I want to know how that operates when a guy is just a ride along. He's in the car with you. What kind of outlook is that from an officer for just a man who's just a jailer to jump out the car and go to choking another man?
Well,
and the police beat him at the same time. And don't forget this, Danny. They told him, "We found nothing wrong. You can leave." He took one step. They damn near killed him.
Well, it sounds like whoever this person was that was on the ride along wanted to be a part of a system that's in place of handling the citizens like that. And he had no qualms about doing what he was doing. His responsibility was really if he was going to do anything, he was to aid the officer. If the officer needed assistance, he shouldn't have even been involved with any of that. There was no place for him. There was no place for him to be involved with any of that. So that person it's been a while, like I've just been since 90. It's been a long time, man, since I've actually worked at HPD. And they do have to sign a waiver and all these different types of things like that to do a ride along, but he had no business being involved with that unless the officer actually really needed some assistance, and it don't sound like he needed any assistance to help him.
No, so far I'm beating him before he got in it.
Yeah, like you said, and as you just said, he's really just he's not an officer. He's not a sworn officer. He's just like Joe Blow or Bobo on the corner. You know what I'm saying? So
a ride along.
Yeah, a ride along. So if you would have slapped the crap out of him, that wouldn't have been no assault on no peace officer. You just slapped the crap out of Bobo. You see what I'm saying? So
he said that dude was willing. He wanted to participate in program that was already there. Yeah, and we know that.
You hear that?
Yeah, that was the main part of what he said.
He want to be in the program.
That's right, man.
A brother that we call nigger.
Yeah.
That's why I want to get opinion from a real officer, from a true man who upholds the law, man.
Yeah.
And then I appreciate your honesty there, man. And man, we're gonna stay tapped in about this, bro, because I feel like we need to probably do more to shine light on that case and we can talk about that.
I'm gonna play the video next week.
Yeah, we get hold to some
I want-
videos.
no, we got it.
Get
We
some
got it.
call-in. Well, that video, we need to get to the other one.
We got to get Ben Hall or somebody to get that one.
Thank you, man.
Okay, we need to find our way to get hold to this other one.
Yeah.
And but the one you get,
Thank
with
you,
you,
man.
put that out there, we'll start trying to create some campaigns and create some noise about it. Like that's the purpose of this platform. The purpose is to shine light on subjects like these, where we're trying to be a voice for people who just need some help speaking up. You know what I'm saying? So,
Man, I've been crying about that video. I'm finna go grab me some paper towels now. I can quit crying because I got my man over here zeroing in, say he finna shine some light. Why
Yes,
we
sir.
can't have that other video?
man, look, we at a minimum we could at least ask. At a minimum, we could apply some pressure. At a minimum, we could, you know, uplift the people. At a minimum, we can provide some information and apply some pressure. Pressure usually make folks do something.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
You know, I have enough clout from God to get Boris Miles, state representative, to get Ron Reynolds, which is in this both
downstairs,
and it's downstairs in this building. I got to pass them to get out of here. So I got enough legislators and enough people in the nation, and some of my Christian brothers and sisters. Well, we all can get together, man, and go down there in the front of that, and then I know the chief. So I can raise enough noise with all of us, and I would do it because I want to see that. I want that tape to be seen by the public to show how rotten some of these police officers are with systemic racism and get them out of the system, because you got about 75–80% of the police officers are good, but you got 15–20 that's Ku Klux Klan and skinheads and what that other name? Aryan Brotherhood, all of them. So they sneak in and act real, you know, you know, like they real for the public. And the first chance they get, they
letting it go.
They letting it go. The boy's sitting in his car. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Danny. I know the whole case. Okay, he's sitting in his car. He's trying to find a way to get to his mother, a shortcut. And at a gas station with a light, not in no dog. He had a gas station backed up. They pull up on him. You mean you're going to leave the traffic and come have somebody parked? No weed, nothing smoking, no cigarette, nothing. This the cold part, Danny. Can we search the car? Guess what he say? Search it. I ain't did nothing. They had to go get no search warrant. Crawford gave him a search warrant. Search it. I ain't did no wrong. They searched the car, went through everything, flipped it up, tore it up, went in the trunk, went out under the seat. Couldn't find a match stem. Got
They did find some antibiotic pills that I had.
But I think they wasn't yours.
They found my personal prescribed pills.
Yeah, but and tried to make that be something.
Yeah. Say, Dr. J, you know, as we just talked about this ride along person, and unfortunately, you were talking about the possibility of percentage of good officers and those that are not. Well, there are some that we got to catch them before they go in the academy, because a lot of the brothers try to incline to being a part of something that they don't need to be a part of. You see what I'm saying? Because I never been a white man before. I don't know how they think, but I have an idea about how black people think. And I think we have a good chance of persuading those that are black or just really want to serve. It's really just be general of those that really want to serve the citizens, that, hey, man, you see something like that. See, because I was always one of those people that if you do something like that, I'm going to slap you, and then I'm going to go tell on you.
Lord have mercy. Ain't no lie to you.
If you do something to somebody, I don't care what color they are. If you do something wrong to somebody, I'm going to go tell.
My God, somebody else came in. Chuck.
That's Sam.
Who?
That's Sam. What's up, Sam?
What's up, Sam? Yeah, but let me say this to you, Danny, with all due respect, because this is a video. We're going to play music with it. You the first officer I ever heard in my life. I think Simmons said something the same that ever said. Because if I was a police officer, that's what happened. I tell a dude soon we roll off, hey, man, listen. I'm telling you now.
If that's what you want, then don't drop me off.
Let's take me back.
Take me back, bro.
If I'm driving, let me take you back. Because I'm telling you now, I'm for freedom, justice, and equality.
That's right.
And if they ain't did nothing major, I'm going to slap them on the wrist.
And you know what? I'm going to cut you off, OG. But what Danny was just saying, that's part of the vocational schools, right? He was saying we need to catch them early before they get to the academy. You know what I'm saying? Because you said we got the Aryans and skinheads and them coming in the academy, but we don't see us coming in the academy, right? And that's part of it. If we need more, what is it? Community policing,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We need more of that, where people in Missouri City going to be part of Mo City PD.
Because we know you, and you know us,
and I know the hood.
I
know everybody. I know the business owners. I know the people. I know their daughter. I know the grandfathers. I know that kid really just autistic. He not, you know. So I know these things, and so as a product of the community, I'm best to serve the community.
Well,
and I think that's good. That's the incentive when we talk about vocational schools and that kind of stuff. It needs to part of the schooling need to be whatever criteria we need to apply for them to protect and serve. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
This is what they need y'all to be, the police. Okay, we offer that here. You know what I'm saying? And
that's good there, Danny.
That's because you're right. That's the only way to get rid of those bad apples.
That's right.
Is to get in there with them. It's to get in there with them and be able to point them out. Like, oh, that's a bad apple right there.
More blacks.
You know what I'm saying? If we don't do that, then who will?
And we need to.
We're listening.
And we need to push more blacks. We need to push more blacks to the academy. Because law enforcement has a negative stigma, and we know the history of law enforcement, what it was really all about. But since we have it, and we're taxpayers, and we have a right to be a part. We pay taxes, so we have a right to be a part of this, right? We have a right to be a part of this and act accordingly. And I'm speaking for us. I can't speak for nobody else. I've never been no white man. So I know for us, so if we have a understand, because if you can't relate to that your mama look like you, your mama look like my mama, your sisters look like my sisters, your cousins, everybody all look alike or whatever.
Oh, that's deep.
You know? So once we realize that, hey man, look, hey man, there's no need in treating nobody like that. I'm talking about nobody, not white, black, or no whatever, man. You don't need to be doing this kind of work. If you're going to be a part of that, don't get caught up in that culture, this culture, or what they used to call the blue line and all this other type of stuff or whatever. Don't get caught up in that culture like that, man, trying to be somebody that, man, be yourself, man. And there's nothing wrong with being, man, I don't apologize about being black. No police officer.
No, I'm unapologetic. No, well,
I'm not apologetic about being black at all, man. I'll let you know when I walk in there, man, my name is Muhammad. When I walk in there, that's who I am.
Ain't no doubt. And since he said that, y'all, Muhammad means one word of praise, one praise much, which is God. He just wearing the name to try to do God's job. We need to understand, man, that all life comes from Africa. Black is not a color. Black is the essence of all colors. This is not black. Okay, it's brown. So I know a lot of the Moor sign, and we love you. And I had a conversation with a brother of Circus 7 the other night, and I had to prove to him. I said, brother, you had the black and Moors, not because they was black. It's the essence of it's black. You can run from it all you want. Everything come out of darkness, man. I don't know why you're running from that word. We not saying black like we black. We saying the essence of us black. When we say black man, we talking about the essence of the man is black. Us. Yes. We the first. Yes. We the first. We're the original man. All life comes from us. Let me end with this here. Dr. Mendel, come on, y'all. Just listen. So
yes, sir.
No racism is fascism. Dr. Mendel. And Dr. Leakey, the two white scholars of America. And can y'all hear? Come on, y'all say I made up nothing. They said that Lucy, over in Berkeley, California, over 2 million years old, was a black woman, even though it's the wrong name. Now they done come up with a girl from Ethiopia named April or Adonis or something. She 4,600,000 years old, and she black. The Caucasian people ain't been in the city for 6,000 years. Okay? So that means all life comes from the black woman. That is not racism. That's fascism. A woman named Dorothy McLendon, she has a PhD, wrote a book, I know you didn't know, wrote a book about the making of the white man and a white woman, and said Honorable Elijah Muhammad's book is the truth. She say, bad as I hate to say it, they spent millions of dollars to get her book off the shelf. She's a PhD. Then Frances Cress Weston, before she died, the ISIS paper proved that you cannot get dominant out of recessive, you get recessive out of dominant. You can't get nothing from blue eyes. It comes from black and brown. So this is Melanowski, the sun is my friend. It's not my enemy. The solar system and the sun is killing our children. Those of our children, not biologically, but genetically. My phone number is 281-896-8215. And you can come on here, whoever it is, whatever scholar you got, the smartest person you got, whatever news reporter, whatever pastor, whatever scientist, come to Gloves Up, Guns Down. We have supreme wisdom, and we'll prove to you what we're saying is the truth. He put up $10,000 a word in 1965 and 66. They ain't proved one word wrong yet, Chuck. Not one. So all I got to say to anybody, come and get the truth where you can save your wife, your mother, and your family. Come up to Mo City. Come to Mo City, serious Mo City. Come right up here and learn to save your wife, your mother, and your family. You see these folks turn into animals, and we need a psychosocial assessment and a Dianetic. And that's why Minister Farrakhan told the whole nation to get a Dianetic, to get that madness out of you from Scientology. Get it out of you. Stop carrying baggage. Stop. You got baggage all over you. You trying to be in a date and the baggage over you stink. Get the baggage off of you. Stop being so damn triggered. Go over 0 to 1,000 and shoot your brother. You ain't going to shoot nobody of significant. You're going to shoot your brother, though. It's a bunch of buffoonery.
Or your father in tonight's cases.
Come on, man. They killed the fathers, the mothers, killed the daughters, the brothers, and only reason he didn't kill the little brother, Chuck, she couldn't get the door. Come on, man. Come on, y'all.
Man, that's crazy, man. My phone about to die too.
Yeah, young lady.
just like Crawford phone.
Sam, you got something to say before we go?
What's up, Sam? Hold on.
Cause I gotta make up to your wife real quick. I gotta send some money. Sam.
Hello, Chuck.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too. I'm proud of you guys.
Man, we love you. I'm gonna send that. I've been working so hard. If it don't be tonight, the first thing tomorrow, tell your wife, please don't quit me. I love her. She my sister. I'm gonna send her that money. She paid for something for me. Get it to her. Tell her, please forgive me. I love her, and ain't nothing she can do about it. But Danny, I want to thank you for coming on here, speaking the truth, and I want to see you. I love you too. I want to see you. There she is. There go my baby.
We're at the hospital. We're in the hospital.
Your mother?
Where you at? I don't want to hear nothing because I'm on one. I'm on one. Hey, Chuck. Hey, my brother.
What's happening? We
How
here.
you doing?
We wrap up right now. We about to wrap up right
Please
now.
wrap up.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, she getting
all right. Good to see y'all. Mm-hmm.
Thank you much.
We love you. You looking beautiful.
Man, y'all been tuned into, man. Shout
Thank
out to
you.
man, appreciate you. Crawford, appreciate you tuning in today. Great input. Man, again, to the Constantine family, we lifted y'all in prayer and prayer that just y'all healed from this horrific tragedy. OG, it's been another week, man. Y'all dig this. We live right now. So if you're in the Houston area, and you want to hear a little bit more from Minister Jeremiah, then what I need you to do is pull up Sunday. It's Family and Friends Day at give me information. It's Family and Friends Day at.
We should have put that flyer on there.
I know. I should have done that.
I sent it to your. It's in your phone.
I know. I'm getting to it right now.
Hello.
My phone about to die though. Calling all families and real friends. Get ready for a day of learning how to love family. Our spectacular.
And when you text me back,
the
that came in, or the PCA.
At 3:00. This is 3rd Ward, Houston, y'all. So Mountain Fellowship Ministry. That's where Pastor Elmore Lucas Jr. is. This is 3115 Alabama Street. So 3115 Alabama at 77004 at 3 p.m. It's Family and Friends Day. Minister Jeremiah speaking. Pull up. Most years we'll be in the building. Y'all pull up as well.
Can I send this flyer to you and you put it up real quick?
Man, I'm about to shut this down.
Okay, we shut it down.
Yeah.
We get it on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, I'm about to repost it.
Yeah,
because my phone about to die.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for everything that happened here tonight. We know we put out a lot of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We're trying to save many lives we can. The show is going to go national. Ain't nobody going to stop it. God is with us. And we just want to show people that we can turn this thing around, man. And I ain't say me, we we can turn it around. We have to come out of our mindset and become out of stop being puppets. God said in Revelation 18:4, we have become the habitation of devils. We have followed every foul and evil spirit for every unclean caged bird. It say, come out of her, my people, and partake not in her sin. He used a possessive pronoun, Chuck. He said, come out of my people. He didn't say come out of all people. God used a possessive pronoun, person, place, or thing. So God is telling people, if you belong to me, come out of her. But if you don't belong to me, stay there. Jesus said in John 17, he said, Father, Father, have I done everything you've asked of me? He didn't say we, he said me. He said, I done everything you've asked of me. And I glorified your name in the land where you may glorify me. I glorified your name in the land where you may glorify me. So come on to the show and learn something. And then Jesus said, I don't pray for this world no more. Uh-oh. He said, I only pray for those who follow me and my Father. So if Jesus said it, I'm going to say it. I pray for the people that want to stop shooting and killing each other and put the gloves up and put the guns down and be a man. If you just got to fight, put the damn gloves on, man, and stop shooting yourself and shooting your brother and stop having these mothers crying at these funerals and putting these damn T-shirts on. And then the next goddamn day, they take the T-shirts off and go back as usual. Stop it. Put your song on. Take it out.
We out, man.
Put P.S.
Waiting, man. I'm going in like punishment. Put your faith in God, don't put it in the government. Hard for me to trust in it, cause they ain't got no love in it. That's why I worship Christ, because he never break the covenant. A black man trying to survive in the United States. It's kinda hard, cause the country got divided. Hate or Negro civil war, with this black on black crime rate. Need to value one another, change your whole mind state. Black lives must matter to us too. We can't expect them to do what's better than us do. It starts at the house, real men need to step up. Worried about that miracle whip, really need to catch up. It's all good, stack your bread, pockets make a muscle, but prioritize, man, God, family, hustle. When God first, everything else falls into place. Without God, everything else just a disgrace. So don't worry about your mistakes, long as you got his grace. Nobody can dictate where you go. Just improve and try to get straight. Keep having that big faith and watch God open up another door. I'm just saying, no time to stop playing, bro. Not sure what you waiting for, need to start praying more. Look, it's time to build up each other, turn these women into wives, stop making baby mothers. Stop killing our brothers over colors, fighting over a block that we don't even own. The time's getting tougher, but we don't have to suffer, because Christ is on the throne. Pay attention to the truth and not the rhetoric. And I'm thinking my country might need an exorcist, or at least a therapist, because it's treacherous. Fighting for the country, you could be a homeless veteran. All blacks ain't thugs, all whites ain't prejudice, all preachers ain't reverends, all church folk ain't going to heaven in, and all Muslims ain't terrorists. Hold up, shots fired, catch a slug. You got your head in the clouds, I'm trying to wake you up. I wear a suit, everybody wanna show me love. Jordan 5s and a hoodie, then you calling me a thug. When the thug is the one with the gun and the badge. Innocent man killed, I caught on the body cam. Rest in peace to Philando. Please, don't shoot, I can't breathe, got my hands up. Sad truth is, they don't understand us. How you gonna protect somebody you scared of? Why shoot to kill when you got a taser? And why you still trying to enslave us? Steal our culture and then change us. Create the whole problem, turn around and blame us. Got us confused, just wanna be famous. To be a dope boy or an entertainer, or be a stripper, anything to get the change up. They got us focused on the wrong things, bruh. See, we all God's children cause he made us. And I pray in Jesus' name cause he my savior. You should get saved too before the day's up. Don't be a lame up on that same stuff, getting changed up, getting caught up and forgetting where you came from. Do it now, not later. Change your behavior, putting Christ on blast, the first and the last, future and the past. He is the Alpha and Omega, King Jesus, the one and only Savior, the Creator, the one who gives you salvation. If we get it together, we be better than ever, moving to another level. Don't be bothered by the devil, just remain careful, keep on walking the straight and narrow, and treat each other special. And the lesson is we all get the blessing, so please don't doubt it. Don't be quiet with your praise, don't shout it. Wake up call to my people, Jesus coming back. A public service announcement. Rebuke the flesh and fall the spirit. Was born in sin, make it hard to live it. As God's was grace and I promise he'll give it. Walk straight for a minute and then we start tripping. Say the flesh is strong, it'll make you do wrong. Have you up late praying with moans and groans. Sing a sad song, feeling like it don't belong. Looking for us, I gotta do